Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday market webcast. All right, daily chart, and you can see into last week, into the holiday, we've just been grinding here in the area of 4,200. You got a little bit of a higher high. They started it this morning about 2 a.m. And really all that's left, and we talked about this last week, they solidified the 20-day, they solidified the blue line there, the 9-day, as support. All that's left is taking out the all-time highs up at 42.38 quarter, and potentially what you'd be looking for here is a move to the upper level, the upper band, which would be around in the 42.45 to 42.50, 55 area. Hourly chart, new weekly pivot down 41.87, monthly pivot down 41.56.92. You see the daily mid-band, you see the 9-day. And, what you had Friday and through the holiday was just kind of a walk back to this 41.90 area, which they hopped off the open, and after doing about 4 hours, like I said, till about 2, midnight, 2 in the morning, it really hopped up. And the mini loves to do that. The mini loves to do stuff at 2 o'clock in the morning. There have been a lot of 2 a.m. starting guns over the years. So I will be interested as we come in, as we get into the regular session in about 45 minutes, how the area of, call it 42.15 to 42.20 holds up. You've got volume weighted average price down at 13.75, proprietary moving average 23.5, 5-minute mid is at 25. Your Globex high right now is 28 quarter, and they ripped and spiked that just before 7:30. I would not be surprised if it came back to test volume weighted average price down in the 13 area. Like I said, maybe even as far down as 13.12. You can see this hourly low, 14 quarter. So a 13 to 14 area on a retest is pretty, that's very reasonable. I know it's Tuesday. Don't be surprised if it doesn't trade like a Monday, meaning it's whippy, it's choppy. At the same time, you really should see the potential for a real garden variety pullback to a higher low, 10:30 in the morning, dip buy. And if they can push up into the lunch hour, then you can see, potential stair step to the upside. That works both ways. If the bears can convert, and you really have to say, bears, you've got to convert down and through this hourly mid band until you establish this as resistance. And they tried last night, and they tried, Monday, Friday. Until you take the blue line back and hold that as resistance, you're not going to get the weekly pivot test that you really need early in the week. And if you don't get that, then this is just going to be another one of these weeks where, we don't see weekly pivot all week long. You just don't. And we've seen a lot of that lately, which is not typical, but when the bears can't find their feet, they become very easy to squeeze and then slow bleed to the upside. And when you do that, the typical support areas don't get engaged at all. But with this daily chart, and I alluded to it last week, and nothing's really changed. It's a very, it's consolidating here, but it's definitely consolidating with an upward bend. And what you should probably see here is a real reach to the upside. And it's going to take news. It's going to take something from the short side of the bearish side that is going to shock this thing into selling and have more than the 15 to 30 minute half-life of negative news lately. It's going to have to push the market down and keep it down. Otherwise, just another opportunity to buy. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. Come check out the room. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.